Hello, Mother Mage here, and I will be bringing you some more Valkyria Chronicles, Chapter 3. My game did crash earlier when I was trying to record this, so I'm hoping it's not gonna happen again. I do see a bridge there, at 4D, 4B.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Okay.
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Steady flow of refugees. Sorry if you can hear a dog barking.
Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Ooh, Gallia has a princess.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Okay.
Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Okay.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Oh look, butterflies. Pin the butterflies.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
I would prefer a hike.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Probably.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle, king of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
She really cares about that bacon.
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Probably. Can't keep the captain waiting. And on to the captain we go. Probably to get fired.
Come in. Excuse me, ma'am.
Gallian militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Gallian militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am!
Enlistee
That's really
Melchiot,
quick.
you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you
I don't know if
know?
that's just in
It is
my
you.
right
Nice
ear.
coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us
Well,
now.
actually, biology.
No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us
But I
are
guess
studying more, I
biology is-
guess.
Looks that way. It's good to
Pretty
see
close.
you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randbreeze. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Yeah, here comes the hard part. I'm just gonna go straight to the command room because the barracks is
It's good to see you doing the
kind of
rounds.
empty right now.
Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have
Yes.
access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
You can actually skip
This is the master list. The
Let's screw
recruits have all
yourself
been
over.
assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Okay, so let me just say this. You can actually skip this part, but then you enter the next battle with only 4, like, guys.
First off,
Two
you have the
scouts.
scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll
Yeah.
be your eyes.
They will be my eyes.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
Wow, that is actually impressive.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
Yeah.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as
So
the
they
least
basically-
finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
They're your balanced warriors.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly,
Well,
they're
that's good.
slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Definitely getting me
They
some
can
of
place
those.
sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can
Definitely
shoot
getting me
down
snipers.
targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the
They
basics.
need to send someone to get them.
Go ahead and put a squad together now.
Okay, this could take a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a couple of
Hey!
just gonna skip their chats. I don't have time for them to chat. Trooper hater. Probably gonna want a couple of scouts. Let me grab 4 scouts.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's...
And then I'm gonna grab some of these guys. As everybody knows, troopers are your main battle. Ooh, look at this guy.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the...
Let's grab her as well.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
That was kind of creepy. Okay, so I have 10 more. Let me quickly go grab those 2 snipers at the bottom.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara.
Marina Wolfstan, at your command.
Yeah, let's grab her.
Hello.
I did do this earlier and then it kind of died. Lonely. Fatalist. What the hell is a fatalist? If anybody knows what a fatalist is, please tell me in the comments below. Because I'm not certain. Okay, that's 2 engineers. I'm going to need some more of these as well. Perhaps this guy.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Wow. What an American accent. This guy.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
Yeah, that makes it about 3 of those. Let me just go here and check. I have 5 of those, 3 of these, 2 of those. Okay, so what I want is some more shock troop. That guy is rounded. Well, he is well rounded. That's the way to say it.
Hello, I'm Mika Hawkins.
Yeah. Do that guy. Lance Killer. Yeah, sure, she's a Lance Killer.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means...
Okay, I have 2 more. What I want is one more Imperial and perhaps another Scout. Let me see here. Perhaps just 2 more of these. Panicky. I do not believe that as a good thing to have in combat. This guy actually has high health.
Hello, I'm Kevin. Kevin Abbott?
Yeah, sure, she was actually...
My name is
in
Susie
the
Evans, sir. I realize I'm
original
inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die. Okay, well, I didn't waste that much time here this time.
Feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
And my timer died on me. Oh wait, no it didn't. 13 minutes
As
in.
time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Oh, that's
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in
That's
your own
easy.
judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
But right now I have limited
That should
people
be enough
choose
to get
from,
you
so-
started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
And limited time, because I don't want to make this video another 30-minute video.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Very much doubt it. He's already done with that. Training field. This is another place where I have to go.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
But what's it?
I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Experience points, which we get at the end of each battle.
Don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots?
No.
All right.
Sorry
now
about that.
I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader.
Okay, so...
Train all you want. I've got all...
Yeah, just get all day. First thing I'm gonna do is just level up each and every class. Because if you have them all on level 2, that's good. Better than just
I
having
got no use for
some on level 1.
tears.
Okay, now they're all leveled up.
Good work, maggots. Looks like that session. Looks...
Okay, what I could do is I could level up my sniper. Yeah, sure. Wait. I can't level up my shock trooper as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up my sniper and put the rest in scout.
Fight the bullet! No pain, no gain!
I don't want to bite a bullet. Sounds painful.
Good work!
One step closer to being human.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add.
That's how it works in real life.
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Yeah.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order.
New orders, yeah.
Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Why can't they just teach me all of them instead of just evade boost?
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Well, I'm probably gonna make like 1,000 XP. Or maybe 600 XP in the next battle. So. R&D.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Huh? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
Sadly.
But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Hopefully it's not gonna be
and I'm Leon Schmidt. but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
Persistent all the time.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
Yes.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
Well,
with rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
About outfitting tank development, work on tanks happen in the form of body enhancement, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. So attack support is damage buffs. Tread and weak point improvement is like weak spot covering, like visors, the back engine, treads, stuff like that. And body enhancements, overall armor. Yes. Tanks will automatically be given the best, yes. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering your body type gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvement to the treads and weak points, tread and weak points and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tank, enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size and blocks. You can decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. Probably have an upgrade that's gonna upgrade that, but hopefully you do. Pick the optional part that best fits your own personal combat style. Let's go straight into development. Rifles. Yes, start with rifles. Then everything else.
Here you go!
You can just upgrade everything at the start. Well, almost everything except for the tank.
Here you go!
So unless you're more into the tank, you can just do this. Just upgrade every single. And another thing I would suggest is just upgrading the combat, the armor, because this really helps keep your men alive. Now, what you can do is go down here into Edelweiss to research its stuff, like armor. I'll go research the other one. What I want to do here, oh come on, here, and then say site upgrade. This increases, increased accuracy. Definitely want increased accuracy.
Here you go, bro.
And this is also what I mean, the 4x3 storage. This is where all of your improvements go. And that's that.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
23 minutes, so I'm
We're
probably
working here
gonna
around
end
the
it
clock to make
after
possible
this.
tomorrow what's out of reach today.
Well, that's
Come
good.
again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
That's good.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Okay. So I think I should end it here, since it's already about 23 minutes in. I want to keep these episodes quite low on time. On the Gallian militia's base, you can use the experience points and funds you've acquired in battle to train your troops to higher levels or develop new weaponry. Stopping by before combat or after an op once you've acquired more resources is a good idea. Open a menu with the F button and pick headquarters from the tab selection menu to visit the base's facilities. Okay. As you progress through the game, new destinations around the base will be available to you as well. Okay, there is going to be a small meeting, but I believe I'm gonna end it here for today. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And see you guys next one. Goodbye.